Many people who have traveled a lot put seeing the most beautiful islands on their list of things to do. Almost all islands are pretty. They are, after all, islands. But not all islands are built the same. The top 10 on my list are just gorgeous, with their beautiful landscapes, beautiful beaches, and slash or interesting cultures. These islands offer something for everyone, whether you want to relax on the beach or go on an adventure. Here are the 10 most beautiful islands in the world, from the rainy coasts of Canada to the sunny reefs of the Maldives. But before we start the countdown, it would mean a lot to us if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 10. La Réunion. One of the last great island trips in the Indian Ocean is to La Réunion. The beautiful island is a lot different from its neighborhood, Mauritius, which is also a beach paradise. It has beautiful scenery, a French culture, and a lot of different cultures. La Réunion looks like a real-life version of the Jurassic Park movies, with emerald forests, tumbling waterfalls, awesome mountainscapes, and breathtaking views. Piton de la Fournaise, one of the world's most accessible active volcanoes, adds to the excitement. I suggest combining a trip to Réunion and Mauritius because a relaxing stay at one of Mauritius's luxurious beach resorts goes well with sightseeing, activities, and more modest accommodations in La Réunion, which is just a short flight away. Number 9. Tasmania, Australia. Tasmania was cut off from the rest of Australia during the last ice age. Since then, it has grown and changed in beautiful isolation, making it a living museum of some of the world's oldest and rarest plants and animals. Nearly a third of the island is protected by national parks, and more than 20% has been named a World Heritage Area. It is a wild place with steep cliffs, thick forests, and mountains topped with snow, but it is easy to get to. The wild beauty of Tasmania is so important that it meets more World Heritage criteria than anywhere else on Earth. Here, you can do many nature and adventure activities that are among the best in the world. You can also learn about the early convict and settler history of Australia and stay at some of the most luxurious wilderness lodges in the world. Number 8. Bali, Indonesia. The most famous island in Indonesia is Bali. The Island of the Gods is another name for it. Some people say that Bali is the best place on Earth because it has sandy beaches, hills and mountains, rough coastlines and cliffs, beautiful waterfalls, lush rice terraces, and barren volcanic hillsides. On top of that, Bali has some of the most expensive resorts in the world. But Bali is also called the Island of 1,000 Temples because its culture is so colorful and spiritual. There are sea temples, temples that face different directions, and so many more that 1,000 isn't even a good number. There are a lot of tourists on the island, which may be why the nearby island of Lombok may offer a more authentic experience. Number 7. Vancouver Island, Canada. Vancouver Island is on the west coast of Canada. It is the exposed peak of a mountain range that is underwater. From the sophisticated and charming city of Victoria in the south to the windswept beaches and rough headlands of Cape Scott in the north, it is 460 kilometers, 285 miles, long. And it's a dream come true for people who love the outdoors. You can paddle through calm coastal waters, hike through beautiful wilderness parks, and look at living creatures on land and in the water that have fur, feathers, and fins. You can also look at distant snow-capped mountains while walking barefoot along softly curving beaches, fly down mountain bike trails, surf big waves, and do all of these things while breathing in crisp, clean ocean breezes and the mossy smell of old-growth rainforests. Number 6. Sicily, Italy. Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. Olive and lemon groves, vineyards, and citrus fruit grow all over the island. People know that it is where the Corleone family hid. The famous coastline of the island has everything from sandy beaches and gulfs that open up into calm, clear bays to steep cliffs and crags. Sicily is also one of the best places in the world for arts and culture. Everywhere you look, you can see amazing things from the past. Sicily is still a great place to visit in Europe. It has everything from beautiful beaches to the top of the still active volcano Minty Etna, well-preserved Greek ruins to world-class shopping in Taormina, as well as beautiful villages and delicious food. Number 5. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Love at first sight can be found on the island of Bora Bora, which is located in the South Pacific and can be reached by plane in less than an hour from the islands of Tahiti and Moorea. The lagoon on Bora Bora looks like the color palette of an artist. Romantics from all over the world have staked their claim to this island, which features a mountain that resembles a castle and pierces the clouds. Hibiscus may be found blooming on the lush tropical slopes and valleys, while motu that are covered with palms form a lovely necklace around the lit lagoon. There are perfect beaches with white sand that lead into emerald waters. In these waters, colorful fish animate the coral gardens as they say hello to enormous manta rays. Bora Bora is widely regarded as one of the best places in the world to celebrate a honeymoon due to its abundance of opulent overwater bungalows that are scattered over the world's most stunning lagoon. Number 4. Santorini, Greece. Santorini is an island in Greece that is considered to have some of the most breathtaking scenery in the country, with steep black cliffs, dark waters, and whitewashed towns. The breathtaking scenery of Santorini, with its whitewashed buildings and blue-domed churches sitting on volcanic cliffs, all of which are set against the backdrop of the stunningly magnificent and shimmering Aegean waters, is sure to leave any tourist feeling inspired. Because of its breathtaking natural beauty, Santorini is subject to a second problem: an abundance of tourists during the summer months, when the island's roadways become gridlocked, restaurants are packed, and hotel rates skyrocket. Although spring is a beautiful time to visit, especially for the wildflowers, the water in the ocean is not yet warm enough for swimming for anyone except the most courageous tourists. This is the reason why October is the finest month. There are no people, the water is still warm, and there is wine to sample. Number 3. Maldives. The Maldives, which are widely regarded as the most opulent travel destination on the entire planet, have become synonymous with the concept of paradise. Whether it be for newlyweds, sun worshippers, scuba divers, or famous people, the islands are the visible coral tips of an oceanic volcanic mountain range that stretches over 800 kilometers 500 miles and are located near the equator towards the south of India. The range's outer edge in some spots dive to depths of over 3 kilometers 18 miles. The Maldives are an archipelago in the Indian Ocean that is known for its stunning stretches of powdery soft white sand, crystal clear blue lagoons, spectacular marine life, and unrivaled luxury resorts that each occupy their own island. The Maldives is also home to my 2 favorite hotels in the world, Soneva Fushi and Sameva Jani, both of which provide the world's largest overwater villas. Both of these hotels are located on the island nation of Maldives. Number 2. Seychelles. The Seychelles are a group of islands in the Indian Ocean, just south of the equator and east of Kenya. They are famous for their beauty. Its 115 coral and granite islands, which are the tops of a huge underwater plateau, are the setting for a lot of tropical island fantasies and are one of the world's last unexplored places. As soon as your plane touches down at the Seychelles International Airport, you know you've arrived at a place with breathtaking scenery, with granite mountain ranges covered in virgin jungle that drop down to hauntingly beautiful beaches with palm trees. The Seychelles attract well-traveled people by offering adventure, romance, and luxury resorts in a natural setting that hasn't been touched by people. Number 1. Kauai, Hawaii, USA. Kauai is a small, rainy island at the end of the chain of islands that make up Hawaii. Kauai is called the Garden Island because it has so much greenery, beautiful beaches, and peace. The famous Napali coast is on the northwest side of Kauai. It is a 16 kilometers 10-mile stretch of green mountain cliffs that seem to rise endlessly from the ocean floor. Other amazing places on the island include Waimea Canyon, which is often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, and the mysterious Mount Waialeale, an extinct volcano that is 5,000 years old and known for its mist-covered peaks and some of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.